Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Ah, Alright, bot's a bit loud. After last time I decided to muck a bit about with my equipment, repair some stuff. I don't have enough aluminium to repair everything, but, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go out and grab some of that while I'm gonna go over and do the whole Brotherhood of Steel thing. Plus, I need to expend some of the ammunition in this ghost rifle, because that stuff's heavy, and it doesn't really do enough for me. Well, most because the ghost rifle is so bloody heavy that it's just not worth having, really. So I think I'm gonna expend all the ammunition and then maybe scrap the ghost rifle, even though this is a pretty well upgraded one. So I would probably actually be more interested in giving this thing away to someone who would use it. Let me try and see if there's anyone in the marketplace who's like in the market for one of these. Yeah, who knows, I might even be able to give it off to somebody who actually wants it. But yeah. I'm gonna keep doing with the Belly of the Beast quest. So, back to the asylum once again. Yeah, what was that definition of insanity, by the way? Well, this time, getting over the mountain should be easier. Because these jumping powers just... yeah. Rock climbing is so much easier now. Oh, come on! Hey, thanks for actually landing. How? Come on, there you go. Well, I said I want to expand some of this ammunition. I suppose this is a not entirely bad way of doing it. Come on, come on. I feel like jumping actually is a valid strategy against these things, because with my new higher jump, I can avoid some of the splash damage. Not much of it, but some. That ain't exactly worth it, though. Come back here and kill it. stim in me. That's not necessary, but just because I'm taking a bit of a beating anyway. As long as I'm not on full health, having a stim pack in me is not exactly wasted as such. They really shouldn't have these kind of creatures this often, and they shouldn't fly this much, because think about melee builds. Like, melee build would just be completely boned against Scorch Beast most of the time. It's just... like, seriously, this is not a fair fight if you were using a melee build. I don't think that's alright. Bethesda? Don't... don't force people to carry guns. That's not good. Ow. Jesus, it's just... I need another stim pack. Oh, right, my landing disabled the reload. Alright. One of my headshot is down. Well, there we go. That is atrocious. Right. Well, this stuff can be good, but yeah, well, that's not good at all. Okay, it turns out I almost spent all of my Ghost Rifle ammunition just doing that. Huh. Well, that's an exciting start to the adventure. Oh, well. Yeah, that's but yeah, seriously, if you're a melee build and fighting a Scorch Beast, just give up. The bloody things will like never land, it's kinda stupid. They need the AI update so that they're more likely to land than they are to fly. And I'm getting dehydrated. Am I seriously out of boiled water? No. Yeah, think I'm good for now. Wait, is that behemoth alive? Guess it is. Okay then. Whoa, okay. You're a fast one. You have way more range than you should. Well, how do I make sure that this thing? Jeez! There's no way of avoiding that plat. Here comes with another one of those charges. Hey, yeah, can you just stay over there for a while? That hurts a bit, but it's not that bad. Ow! How though? There we go. You can't harden the sword, right? Be a waste. Alright, so otherwise not too much of interest on it. Right then. I think we're gonna get out of the power armor. It's stuffy. Now I could use a bit of a storm. Twin lakes. Huh. I could use a bit of a storm to regenerate some health, but oh well. It's very rare that actually storm actually comes around. But yeah, jeez, I'm just running into like all of the tough big enemies right now. Hmm. Though I imagine my Gatling gun might actually be most effective against milder queens, because I would imagine those are the ones with the highest damage resistance and lowest proportional health. So the bypassing large amounts of armor is probably the most efficient against Mirelurks. Unless you headshot them, it doesn't really seem to matter. Which is interesting. Is this the place with the guy with a nuke in his? I think it might be. Yes, definitely is. Yeah, a lot of super mutants here. I don't really know if I wanna. They could have some ammunition that I would like to use. So could be a good idea just quickly. Come on, hit, damn it. Hit, damn it. There we go. Come on, go into. Nope, go into first person. There we go. I like how the scroll wheel for doing this is a bit annoying. Those can be sold for a somewhat decent price. Let's not go too far in depth with killing all of them. Let's just quickly crack this one. Okay, a lot of good stuff. Yeah, there's usually some dogs or wolves or something over. Yep, there we are. Alright, there we go. Right, nothing. We're at the point where I have to do all this, like this entire quest line once again, but with Lucerne in tow. It's gonna be, yeah. Right, so yeah, that's the freak show down there. Just wolves this time, huh? I can hit it. Although not reliably. There we go. There we go, that's a bit more reliable. Just these ranges. Just have a nice little dot. Ooh, chaser. Hmm. Wait, what? There we go. Can I make my way down this mountain? I think I might be able to, but it is going to be slightly difficult. Okay, I thought I would have taken damage there, but alright. Hmm. It looked like there were landmines down here. Might not want to stay on the road for this. That structure there is right impressive. Huh. Sounds like marking up the open Discord call I'm currently on. Oh well, my connection's just being a bit spotty. Alright, super news in there. Can we spot there's a legendary? So there's a legendary I want to engage, but otherwise I can't be bothered. Actually, I'm not looking when it comes to the level. Okay, actually kinda close. Hmm. Well, not the legendary I hoped to see, but hey, legendary. Also, quite a few rats. Well, this proves that the damn thing is real. What the frack just hit me? Oh, quill explosion. Ow. Okay, just give me a second. I need some rat away in me. Let's go for 2 instead. Stim pack. Now these guys have noticed me. Okay, this is. I'm taking a lot of fire here. There we go. One guy's down. One more person. Probably pushing over the corpse. Alright, there we go. Okay, I actually should have put power armor for that whole exchange, but no. I just need some more rat away. Okay, so the what was called the squill scratch something I don't know. It's definitely real. Did I deal enough damage to it to be classified for loot? I do hope we did. Bloody broadsider. Cannonballs. Sheep squatch. That just looks like a cow skull. Ballistic fiber, yes please. Bloodied broadsider. Huh. Can I get some? I have some of those. Those as well. Damaged hazmat suit and biometric. That's it. Got way too much cloth, but hey. Okay, so bloodied broadsider. Max level. Quite good damage. I mean, yeah, suppose. Weighs way too much though. There is something about the broadside though. Never really used it much myself, but damn. What is this boss rush time? Like, seriously. Starting out with a Scorch Beast, then a Behemoth, now is the something, whatever the bloody hell that thing was called. Sheep Squatch? Was that what it was called? Oh. How many weird mythological creatures exist in this part of America? Seriously, it's getting crazy. So for getting in there, I'm going to use the power armor just to bypass everything. But once actually inside, I've got to drop. No, I really do not want to do that event. Can't be asked. Oh. What? Let's go all the way around again. Let's see. No, wait, no. Oh, right. They opened. Good, good. So, is this boss level? No. Don't know. It just keeps pointing towards the damn elevator. Oh, I think it's pouring water. Those, I suppose. Oh, right, there's ammo bags. if there's any aluminium around here. I don't think there is. All those weapons and stuff and all, but yeah. I don't like the hacking minigame in this game. There's not enough shortcuts and stuff. There's a lot of good stuff hidden around here. Good place to go to pick up ammo bags. Where is he? Must be up above. Hmm. Nah, never mind. Another armory. Oh, there's much in there. Taggy's quarters. That's the way out, ain't it? I should. Yeah, I want to do Belly of the Beast. So, I want to do that. Event. Do you care? Now that only points me towards the elevator. It won't actually tell me which room is Taggy's quarters. Could be this? Seems like Wilson's. No. That's most likely not what I'm looking for. Can't hand this off to the CERN because, well, you can't use that, fortunately. Scrap pants. Where are that card plans? Don't remember learning how to make that, but okay. Oh, right. I haven't been in here before. Plans. Huh. Shame I already knew that. Right, let's have a look at Taggarty's terminal. Alright, so probably this thing. Score speed analysis. You've learned much since we lost contact with Maxon. Grant says pretty much. Worst case, the right assessment. Actual Sierra Bravo, enforcement, mobile, and predators. Bravo use echolocation to call in ground reinforcement. The breeding cycle for the Bravos is off the charts. Same grace in all this is that Sierra Bravo own nest in specific places. We found 3 nests in mining tunnels below the fog. There's a main nest somewhere. It's the real problem. In order to stop the Bravos from spreading outside of Lashia and possibly becoming an extinction event, we have to destroy the main nests. Okay. Ultimate solution. Alright, probably Every last Bravo needs to be destroyed, max and bait using nukes, but a few years back we found what is a... wait, he bait to use nukes, but... Okay! Well, Liberty Prime needs to go. A few years back we found cells, the old security system, hittable, last resort to find a way in, so Sam Blackwell wasn't new, so he might something, but knows where his bunker is, except maybe crater of the jump. Oh, one way or another, if touchdown fails the nuke option, they have to be our only option. Max orders be damned. Well, everyone seems damned. Ultra light power armor. I don't like the look of it, but let's just have a little read of this. Okay. Schematics describe Tanto transmitted as far as I can. I think I fixed the coolant leak problem. I just don't know if we ever get some serious time and resources when we try to build one. The list of components is intimidating. Okay. Right, probably not going to build that. Okay, there's a strange new world. Everything is different. We sent information to Lost Hills, but face. I'm believing it. Some of the things strange. Plant, animal, monsters. It's hard to keep track of. To some degree. Wait, what? Giving up. Trying. One thing is clear. These scorched beasts are something different. We need them. All other threats, even the giant hulking mutants, handle. How will we handle the scorched? Huh. Nope, that's one button. Weightless shadow covered armor. Huh. Actually gave me some legendaries for doing that. Alright. Started Uncle Sam. Let's actually listen to Elder Maxon's final conversations.
Lizzie, Takano says the satellite's failing. So, this is it.
Elder, I'm not ready for this. Can't the scribes do anything about it?
No. The infrastructure of the old world is failing. But you are the absolute best second in command I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Now is the time for you to be in charge, Lizzie. I know you're up for it. I know you won't let your men down.
Roger. We don't have the men for the mission. The Bravos just keep coming.
Then find new men. Think outside the playbook.
Elder, you trust the outsiders too readily. They will betray you.
You too, Paladin? Everyone around me keeps saying shut the world out, only look out for ourselves. Even my goddamn son. But the Brotherhood alone can't rebuild what's lost. We need them. Hell, our whole plan is for them.
I'm not thinking about some far-off future, Elder. I'm worried about today and tomorrow. We're fighting non-stop to keep the Bravos contained. I can't afford a weak link.
I trust your judgment. If our scribes find anything new, I'll see if we can get word to you somehow. And Lizzie.
Right then. Let's use one of the crafting facilities to scrap junk. Just equip the dragon so I can look at the elevator door like this that I'm going through, because it causes some interesting things to happen. Because the hammers keep moving on their own accord. I find that hilarious. It just amuses me. Nope. Okay. Corpse just disappeared. I do like this gun though. Oh, literally, the dragon is awesome. Hmm. Also, me and Lucerne had an interesting talk the other day about a potential build you can do in this game. Essentially, seeing as black powder weapons reload when you put them away in this game, the idea was to use a combination of several black powder weapons and just keep pulling new ones out. So then you can keep your damage up while using them without ever having to do the whole downside of having a black powder weapon, which is the reloading. So the general idea was basically become Wasteland Reaper from Overwatch. Oh, sweet, it starts raining, so my health regenerates. Actually, so where is this chance? Okay, up there somewhere. No, I'll stop tracking it. I want to place down a marker. Because, yeah, I don't know what that thing's all about. I think it wants me to go through some mine of some description to get through the mountains. I don't do that. I like to stick to the overworld. Yeah, just look at those hammers. They keep moving about when I'm walking. It's I find that hilarious. Although I'll put it away. I'll put it away. I've had my fun. Well, the big question is, can I jump my way all the way up the mountain? Hmm. Like, it's something that'd be tough to try and jump up this, but I'm pretty sure certain I can make it work. Probably. Yeah, this is working quite well, actually. Considering Lucerne also just managed to randomly get this mutation, and okay, kind of like this premise. We can both do this. So let's see if we can find a good spot to keep going. Hmm. Not sure I see any further up I can get to right now. Might have to move along a bit from the cliffside. Find some place I can manage to get further up. This is just that ledge right there. Get to it. It might be slightly out of my reach though, unfortunately. Damn. I don't want to give this up. Gotten this far. Unless you can get the last bit distance up this cliffside. I feel like I'm more than halfway up. Okay, if I can get past that rocky outcropping, that area there seems to be a bit easier to maybe traverse. uh, right, yeah. Might be stuck. May or may not be stuck. Can't jump to that. Can I jump up to that ledge though? Come on. There we go. Okay. Ow. Come on. Great. I'm climbing a mountain and I'm running out of water. This is how you die. This is actually how you die while exploring a place. That ledge down there. Looks like I can slide down and stand on that. Come on. Come on. Alright. Come on, that's good. Can't quite find purchase in this. There we go. Ah, hey there.
Hey, don't fall down.
Oh, I know, right? I'm actually making it.
Oh my, oh for peace. You are being a bit insane with your current crest, yeah?
I just need to find out where Uncle Sam is, and I decided to take the direct route.
The direct route.
Yes.
Are you sure that this one time the direct route isn't the fastest route?
I'm pretty sure it's the fun route.
Okay, I can't argue there. How are you managing that? That is parkour on a high level. And you almost are, as far as I can tell.
Yep.
You almost fucking made it. Excuse my Caution.
This is why marsupial is a bloody mandatory mutation.
Yeah, because there's no disadvantages to it.
Well, a bit of a loss of intelligence, but that's bloody nothing compared to this.
That's bad because...
It makes the things you craft slightly worse.
Yeah, and...
Well, unless you're crafting, that isn't an issue.
Exactly. That's why I dislike the way they have set up the specials now in 76.
Yeah.
There isn't any global reason to want to have certain specials high up.
And there we go.
I'm just waiting for the video to show you actually getting up there. Yes. But by what you said, it sounded like you actually got up there.
Oh no, that's it looks like another crashed
Oh,
spaceship. Parallel. Actually, maybe we should test this thing out for a little while. See what this suit can do.
I wonder in the Fallout setting, did the Russians build spaceships?
Not actually sure.
But then again, we are not actually sure what the heck happened to Russia.
No, we're not.
I mean, I assume that a lot of it was annexed by China.
Probably.
Oh god, you got ultralight power armor?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Alright.
I just got a full set from a quest, so.
Ah, that's bloody cheap.
Yep.
Wait, your rats don't go up by that? Drinking boiled water, guys.
Not enough that it matters because it's daylight, so, you know, I just lose rats.
Game balance. Yay.
There we go, getting back into the flow of things. Plus, I jumped into my power armor, so my radiation resistance is really high.
Good. And isn't ultralight power armor kind of, well, the best?
Probably, yeah. It also doesn't look halfway terrible. I mean, I don't entirely like it, but it's essentially T-51, so it's not bad looking. It's just,
That's at least something.
yeah. I just think these shoulders are a bit over-designed, and I don't like the vents on the front of it, in front, like the torso.
It got vents on the front.
Yeah.
Are they bloody stupid?
Yes. It was designed by specifically Bethesda. Like, what do you expect?
I expect them to understand that having vents right where your heart is a really bad idea in power armor.
Yeah. I also
Because it
think it's a bit
basically
too
ruins...
rounded on the front. It's like the armor places seem a bit too rounded off and stuff. Doesn't quite have that proper feel. Like, the helmet is fine. Like, the mouthpiece is shaped wrong in my opinion, but it isn't bad. The legs are fine, but the torso and arms I would probably replace. So, yeah. Although, as far as I can see, it should have a roughly the same color scheme as my tricennial paint, so I can probably just put some T51 pieces on with the tricennial paints, and it will actually look perfectly fine.
Yeah. And the chest is rather rounded out, yeah.
Yeah, it just ain't right.
I suppose.
Well, it needs that angular look around the sort of like rounded off plate.
Yeah. Need that angular boot plate.
Well, it just needs a bit of an edge instead of just being a round
Oh
blob that
yeah.
you just smacked on front of it.
Fair enough, you're all about that edge.
Yes, what else do you think I'm carrying around a sword?
Because you're bloody revolutionary.
I mean, I am
I
thinking
don't
of
understand
switching to a machete at some point.
Yeah. That was one ridiculous movie.
Yeah,
Have you ever watched it?
I don't believe I have. I don't watch a lot of movies, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally.
You
I
know,
just remember back when I actually unironically watched Spy Kids and enjoyed it.
Huh.
That that character Machete was actually in the first of those movies
Hmm.
as that character.
Right.
Basically, he is a vigilante who uses machetes primarily, with rather bloody results.
Huh.
And apparently, that character is canon with a series of kids' movies.
I see no problem with this.
Me neither.
I mean, for Pete's sake, didn't the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have someone using two swords as his primary weapons?
Yeah. Well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't think that was supposed to be a children's media when they first designed it.
Probably not.
Yeah, when it was first made. I heard it was pretty much a what do you call that? A parody of that, as in
Hmm.
the whole comics are for children thing. But some people still insist it's a thing.
Yeah, kids really shouldn't read comics. It just.
I mean, I can under. I don't think it's wrong for children to read comics because, well, there are a lot of such things that are designed specifically for children, and it's
Sure,
also
like modern Marvel comics, they're perfectly fine for children to read, but like, if you go back to the
yeah,
classics, then uh, well, yeah, that's
yeah,
just.
yeah, true. But I mean, isn't there? Oh yeah, there is a war. There is a 140,000 children's comic book,
Yep.
which just sounds wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see Warhammer 40k based children's media, but designed from like how it would be in setting. I think that would be absolutely hilarious.
Oh, absolute propaganda? Is that
Yep.
what you're saying?
Yep.
That that would be amazing. Yeah,
I mean, it probably wouldn't be
isn't
for kids, but it would
and
just be
it's
for complete and total 40k nerds. Just like, this is awesome. This is stupid, but this is awesome.
yeah. I mean, I could see them do that for certain for Cassius Kane. I could see them use Cassius Kane as this what do you call it?
A Saturday morning cartoon with Cassius Kane.
Yeah, basically. I could totally see that happening. Basically treat him like a some kind of superhero anyway.
I mean, couldn't they
Well,
almost
not
do like
superhero, but
they could basically just retool the way the Batman the Animated Series used to work? Because I'm pretty sure you could pretty much just impose that onto Cassius Kane and it wouldn't be out of place. Because I'm pretty sure the art style would even fit somewhat.
I suppose it might. Of course, it would. No, it wouldn't even. That's the thing. It would be so dissonant with how Kane actually is. So, in order to make sure there is no confusion, they would actually need to add what do you call that? Meta media at the end of it, showing his reaction to the damn thing.
Oh, if they can get a good actor to do that, it would just be bloody perfect.
Because
Just showing him on
because
different fronts or something, just kind of quickly looking it over. He's like, "What is this? What?"
Because it would essentially be similar reaction to what the old Guardsman party reacted to the Tao's media about them.
Oh, that was just so messed up.
But, yeah, it was. I mean, the game master there pretty much just extrapolated all of the Japanese onto the Tao, with hilarious results, of course.
Yep.
Because, the best part was that emissary. If you remember him,
I think I.
the ex-inquisitor.
Oh yeah, that guy, the fat guy in the floral
Yeah,
robe.
the guy who had the nerve to call himself a former inquisitor and not being dead.
Uh,
How do you become an ex-inquisitor? He doesn't talk about it. He just says he retired on this planet as a diplomat of some sort.
yeah,
All clear. Perimeter secure.
Basically, having gone full radical on Ordocinus.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I remember the basis saying like, yeah, he let himself go, so he ended up being a fat guy in a floral robe or floral dress thing.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I should use my anti-armor weapons against these things because Mirelurk's armor. That doesn't work as well as I hoped it would. Also, I found out I can strap a bayonet onto my Gatling gun. Yes.
What?
Yes, I can put a bayonet on it.
I am at the loss of words.
How did it hit me up there?
Pong, 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 pong. It ran away.
Yes.
Coward. And
Come and face me, you coward! I have a dragon now. That would be way overkill. Yeah, no, that's too much.
she was a dragon against that one.
Yep,
Yeah, suppose.
because I just need
Wouldn't
one
an
good.
armor-piercing dragon be godsend?
Yeah, that would be another ridiculous weapon.
A quad dragon with armor-piercing, that would be amazing.
Yeah, 4 rapid shots of just screw everything in front of you.
Exactly.
I mean, if it also has the 2-shot effect, then oh boy.
Oh yeah. An explosive, of course.
I don't know, I kind of like using them in close quarters to just quickly drag out when I need to kill something that just got close. So,
Fair enough.
I actually don't like the explosive effect that much. Like, I know how to use it on my shotgun, but it's really good, but it's too...
fun.
Yes, but it's too good, and it's too effective at killing the player.
Ah, killing yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I don't like that. Which is one of the reasons I kind of want to get the fireproof perks, because they also reduce explosive damage taken by, well, not much, but a
I
bit.
might need those.
Yeah.
Eventually. Also, after level 50, do you not get any yeah, you still do get perk increases and all that, do you?
Yep, but you have to choose between either reallocating a... No, I didn't mean to. You need to choose between either reallocating one of your special stats into a different special stat, or grabbing another perk.
Ah, okay. That's not too bad.
No, so it's just a case of you reach your final and that's really glitchy. Like the lighting engine just shits itself right now. But yeah, so you have to choose between changing up your build or advancing your build, essentially. So it can take a little while to actually get stuff going.
Ah, yeah, I know that lich. I've had it multiple times.
Oh, great! I have the light now.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, I see. Let's see Skull speaks there.
Yep. Yes, land, you cunt! Go first person, and there we go.
There we go. Nice shots from that. Still level 1 Scorch. I just took those out. That's a bad thing. Which is safe
More
because
Daka, more Daka, more Daka!
you're using the wrong gun. There we go again. And yeah, I totally agree that it's really bloody stupid that they decide to create Scorch beasts and basically made them the dragons that people wanted in Skyrim.
Yeah.
And then, well, they would perfectly fit if they didn't have the bloody forearm.
Yep.
thing.
I think Bethesda should just do a tiny bit of
They
free
could-
DLC.
Yeah.
They should make some free
I could
DLC
see-
that essentially puts this model in as the dragons for Skyrim. Like, they just should do that.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Speaking
Also,
of
I
dragon,
could see
get
them
back here.
make something like the Scorch beast. If only they had done the same as they do on literally every other animal that has those traits. Added a second atrophied and possibly an extra set of legs and the forearms instead of the kind of the kind of things they are now, being kind of webbed, but the webbing being completely atrophied. That could work. If they'd
Yeah.
done
May look like there's basically two bats that kind of fused into one.
exactly.
Wing
Because they've done that.
fragments.
That's an established, what do you call that,
I guess we
design
can-
philosophy of what do you call it, of Fallout.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It sounded like another one was coming up in the hall. I was just felt a bit paranoid.
yeah, makes sense.
Wait.
Scotch beast, huh? And a brain.
Yes.
Right.
Now I want to start singing Brains, Brains, the Brain song by Aurelio Voltaire as I eat the brain.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Let's actually see what this
That-
light does. Lights. -1 to all special stats. Okay, so nothing that major. Because jumping over those fences seem totally okay. I mean, I can climb over them. Well, I encountered these kind of fences in real life. I could definitely climb over them, but just jumping over them, not so sure.
I bet.
Oh, almost got another level up. Oh yeah, I got another piece of level 50 combat armor with a legendary effect. Yeah.
Also, some armorer just posted a rather a type of armor that I would really like to do at some point.
Hmm.
Mostly because it's basically it nullifies. It's the only way that you can get full torso coverage without it being, in the way.
Huh.
Although it looks like it bloody well is in the way.
Hmm.
Um, so basically, he has armored up his his armpit
Hmm.
with overlapping plates that when you move your arm down, they just collapse onto one another.
Huh. So kind of like what I have considered doing with a suit of power armor, but just for all joints. Because I still kind of want to do a full like Fallout suit of power armor and have armor like literally everywhere.
Yeah, I get you. The impressive part is he also states that there is no pinching with the way he has made it.
Oh, okay, that's very impressive actually. I mean, I'm guessing you need to have shaved armpits for that to really be the case, but I mean, sure.
Hmm? Yeah.
I've always wondered how it would actually work if you get an explosive melee weapon in a Fallout game. Like if you get the explosive legendary effect on a melee weapon. I think that could potentially be hilarious.
And the maker of it actually called it tech heresy because it's not based on historical evidence. I like him even more now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, nailed it! Oh, can't believe we made that jump. Don't think I can jump up there though. No, there's no way I can do that. Not from there at least. Maybe over here. Ah, bloody hell. I'm moving through this town like a bloody crazy parkour expert because I'm just refusing to touch the ground and I'm just jumping from building to building.
Bloody action hero.
Let's just turn on the lights so people can actually see what I'm doing. Locked door. We failed to open it. And no, my only reward is a safe that I could probably actually have gotten from the outside, but whatever. Actually, you want 10 million around, so I should pick those up. Alright. Here. Mr. Quinn. Sam Black. Interview. Speaker pool interview. Here we go. Interview notes. Well, impression, don't think Blackwell's crazy, but something was off. Very little to gain from leaving position. Honestly believe falls at work here. Is he losing it? Just hiding it better than most of us. Next step, track who these sinister forces are and send the sensor running hills. General notes, offer interview arrived in handmade envelope filled with the CPD got print match. The Senator's K. Meet site, Berkeley Springs train station. Meet at dawn at dawn with the nice Philly Judy Blackwell. Probably forgot. Met at the governor's ball. The masked old man, clearly the senator, roughly hiked pretty much due east. Could see the sunrise through the bag. Nice thought though, guys. Hike past through a stream, over a highway, small bit of marsh, to a cave, then down an elevator rest. Tapes. Blackwell was in serious mood. On message, firm and trying his darndest to make sure. Scared about things he claimed to go bump tonight. Alright, so first need to get to Berkeley Springs train station. Then need to walk slowly for about half an hour east. Okay, so okay then.
Also, when you have time, look in contextual.
I should probably check where on my map this is, or if it gives me straight up direction straight to his bunker. Because that's the claim the workshop.
Be right back.
Right. Right, let's have a quick look. Okay. Describe next. Don't care about that one. Yeah, get past that. So, sup. A lot of holotapes around here. Size for 10 G. I already know how to make those. I made several. Right then. So somewhere over here. Damn. Finally managed to fall down. Let's just bail. Getting a... Oh, no, no. Then waste up. Right, okay. So back into the swamp then. Yeesh. It's probably the areas I dislike more to be in than so many other places in this game.
And I'm back. And we'll be eating stuff.
I believe that's something that thoughts tend to do on stream. Well, on Twitch at least. I think it's called social eating. I don't understand the concept myself, but apparently some people like watching that.
Weird. But,
Yes.
but I'm just eating breakfast. And I mute myself whenever I eat because, you know,
Yes.
sounds.
Yes. But yeah, why do you send me memes with blacksmith having trouble with horny swords? With weird kinks?
Because I found them amusing.
Alright, fair enough.
And so did something you'd find amusing.
You shouldn't try to remove it from the swords, that makes the swords better.
Well, it's more of a play on words. Because
Yes.
working out the kinks means, well, you know, finishing something up or similar. But working out and also means figure out.
Yeah.
And well, do I need to explain why kink works in this context?
Nope.
I don't think I should do. So, he was talking about finishing up the, what do you call it, the sword and making sure it was perfect for resale or what, yeah, for sale or whatever.
Yeah.
And instead, I just began talking to him about its kinks.
Golf club mace. Yeah, I'd not grab that. Don't need golf club mace. Done. Also got another level up, so I can grab another perk of some description. I mean, I am tempted to finish up Serendipity so that I can become even more tanky when I'm at low health. But I also want to start grabbing Makeshift Warrior so I can upgrade melee weapons. Hmm. Unfortunately, I can't go health neutral when fighting these guys with a sword, which is a bit disappointing, but oh well. Jeez, so much duct tape.
I just realized Age of Ultron is a very misleading title.
Well, he didn't really have an age, did he? He just
Exactly.
kind of failed.
Exactly. He didn't even really get control. I mean, sure, what do you call it? He almost got control, yeah, but not quite.
Didn't he like barely take control of like one town or something?
Exactly, and then it blew up. Didn't he make it fly somehow or for some reason?
Yeah, I think that was his
I
great
don't
big
understand
plan
what
for.
that was all about.
I think that was his great big plan for killing everyone in the city. Fly it really high up and then drop it to kill everyone. I don't know. Haven't watched the movie.
Oh, I saw you watch it already.
No,
Oh,
no,
well,
I haven't.
yeah, true. You've just gone up, yeah?
Nah, I've been up for a while, but yeah, no, I haven't watched. All right, time for another one. Play that GTA San Andreas meme of like, ah shit, here we go again.
I dare you, kill it with your sword.
I'm not gonna do that because it spends too much time in the air for me to do that.
Well, you just have to get up there and join it.
I can jump good, but I can't jump that good.
Can't you attach his jetpack to your power armor?
Actually, this specific version, yes, I did find the recipe, but it was kind of expensive. It would cost me almost 6,000 caps to just learn the recipe. And at that point, I'll probably still need some perks to be able to upgrade power armor correctly.
I can't believe we dodged that. Oh. Also, as far as ways of killing people go, dropping an entire city is a remarkably inefficient way of doing it.
Yes, which is why I would expect it would be something that Ultron would probably do. He is, after all, a Marvel character, which are usually remarkably stupid when it comes to their ideas of how to kill people.
Unless they're called Victor. But yeah, he is also remarkably stupid, especially in that old cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Getting fooled by a wooden gun.
No, that was Magneto.
Hey, oh, that was Magneto. I mixed them up occasionally. Did I even do that? One is smart, the other is not. As in, one has a literally flawed philosophy.
I was about to pull out my sword to try and kill it, but then it flies off. I'm afraid I can't do that. The whole killing it with the sword. Because it's not willing to stay on the ground. Yeah, that's the problem. They're not willing to stay on the ground enough. Oh, I just thought it was about to land, but then it just decided to crop dust the area instead. Yo. I need some health, yo. Give me that health. Nailed it!
I still wonder why the heck they have, what do you call that? Why the power armor use it. Yeah, why they don't have shields or something like that.
Prime
I
Gauss
mean, I understand why
capacitor.
they don't.
Huh.
I understand why they don't have it for armor, because, you know, power armor is kind of impressive. Plop. That skull speed dropped remarkably quick when it died.
Yeah. No, I don't want to fall into that hole because that's instant death and I don't like that. I expect another one to just pop right on out of that hole. Seriously, I don't trust that hole.
I get you, because you've already died to it once.
Not just that, that's the second Scorch Beast that's come out of it just today.
Ah, fair enough. And you don't pick up the ores?
Nah, not really. I mean, yeah, sure,
You have plenty
Ultra.
of ultralight?
I don't really use it for anything, at least not yet.
Okay. I
Nope.
mean, you could use it for repairing your armor, wouldn't it?
Maybe, but I'm not using the ultralight armor that often. Like, I just used it once to test it out. Where did that plan go?
Fair enough.
Plan. Oh, I learned how to make a mini. Oh, fun. Plan for a minigun. Prime Gauss rifle capacity. Right then, I'm hungry enough that eating a piece of Scorch Beast probably isn't a bad idea. Let's just numb down on its heart. Do I have any boiled water again? Nope, no boiled water, so I'm gonna have to go with the purified stuff. Seriously, today's session just feels like a boss rush because I just keep killing massive monsters, and it's just like, how many of these things is this game gonna send after me? They don't drop anything good, but I just keep killing them. Because what's that? That's my third Scorch Beast just this session?
Oh, for Pete's sake. I almost regret not joining you.
Can't.
There we go. Thankfully, these guys had bad enough shots that I could basically have that honorable duel without any real interruptions. Come on, come on. There we go, finally. Although I'm actually theorizing that one legendary weapon I picked up recently might actually be really good for farming other legendaries in White Springs, because it's a combat rifle that deals bonus damage to ghouls and deals even more bonus damage when you're aiming down the sights. So turn the thing into a sniper rifle, and I might have a pretty much perfect weapon for farming in White Springs. It's kind of, yeah, just a farming sniping weapon, well, sniping farming weapon for White Springs, because pretty much everything there is ghouls, so the bonus damage affects all the enemies you want to kill with it. And the whole aiming down sight thing is pretty good for a sniper rifle, which you can turn a combat rifle into.
Watch yourself. The White Springs under my protection.
I mean, I also killed a super mutant behemoth earlier today, and I also killed a sheep squatch thing.
Oh my god. You actually killed one?
Yeah.
Because
I
last we
mean,
tried, we got murdered.
oh, it wasn't one of those. This was the proper one.
The other one wasn't proper?
Yeah, there was just a Soltron in disguise. This was an actual real
Ah,
one. They're real.
great.
You remember
And
those
is the
mysterious?
real one worse?
You remember those mysterious quills we found at one point, stuck in a
Yeah,
ramen?
I remember those.
Yeah, those come from
Yep.
this thing. It shoots them out like a giant AoE blast.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I had the help of like 4 big burly boys to help me take it down. 2 of them with miniguns just laying into it.
Hmm.
Alright, I picked up a bit more ammunition for this thing. Let's expend that, shall we?
And are those quills used to craft anything?
They're just made out of bone.
Yeah, but when you also scrap, they do not get scrapped.
Don't know, I haven't actually picked them up.
Okay.
Heck, I didn't even pick up its skull, because I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Okay, that one's not hostile. I was about to say, another one? I'm
Oh,
really...
you're using that piece of tech heresy.
Yep.
Why don't we shoot it? Because it's flying up there, taunting you.
Should I kill another one?
Also, is that one T-posing?
Yep. It's dead.
And so it decided to fulfill its purpose by T-posing.
Alright, I know this thing ain't hostile, but
I'm going to shoot it.
just did. Still not hostile though. I think it's running away now.
Aw.
Have I killed so many scorched beasts that they're now just fleeing from me?
I don't think so. But then again, they just might, because hive mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's running away. It's actually fleeing.
Yeah, I can think of a meme that fits here.
Uh,
But yeah.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Moving up, people! I want this place searched top to bottom!
Order has prevailed.
You're getting shot at.
no, they were shooting at the ghoul.
Okay.
Huh. I think my hand is glowing because of the fact that I'm holding the ghost rifle. Yeah, my hand is glowing because I'm holding a ghost rifle.
And I have to leave in an hour.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yeah. But you know, board meetings,
Yeah.
or as I called it, 2x4 meeting.
Hmm.
Because isn't that too similar enough?
Kinda.
I mean, a 2x4 is a board, right?
Yeah. Board, plank, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, technically, I suppose it's a plank, but it's more fun to call it a board. In this context, at least.
Yeah. I'm still impressed by how many big nasty things I've managed to kill so far. It's getting
Yeah,
ridiculous.
because you've only been playing for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's so massive, absurd. I mean, we've played for 4 hours and haven't even stumbled upon one scorch beast or anything that's a serious threat.
Yeah, and I'm just like running around here and just like, oh, there's another massive thing I need to kill. There's another massive thing. I am kind of close to the bunker,
That
but I'm thinking, sod it, I'll just...
that's absolute overkill.
What, using,
A
go...
goals against ticks.
I don't like them, and I'm just trying to expend the ammunition, because it weighs like 1/10 of a pound per round, so it's
Fair.
like... I just want to get rid of them. The only reason
Makes
I'm...
sense.
The only reason I'm not scrapping this thing or throwing it out or something like that is because it's fully upgraded. I just found it randomly like this.
Makes sense.
So it is just kind of a very valuable weapon, but it's also not that valuable to me because I don't like it. I mean, I should probably just toss it over to an alt character because then it doesn't take up space anymore, but I still technically have it. Oh. Yeah. Thanks to that random pile of scrap that I found the other day, I managed to reduce the amount of weight I have in my stash by quite a bit by making a lot of my junk into bulk items, which I'm gonna keep doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have enough plastic to do that.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I found so much plastic scrap in that thing that it allowed me to make a lot
Nice.
of stuff into bulk.
Plastic scrap is remarkably hard to find.
Well, if you use scrap laser weapons, you can actually get quite a bit of it, along with a whole bunch of glass.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose the reason that it's so like that is you cannot mark it to search because of a weird kink in the game. Because molded plastic and plastic are two separate items.
Right, so the dogs are dead for some reason. I think.
Like unlike wood or metal or or so forth, where the base component of it, as in you use wood scraps to make things with, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
No, you use wood.
yeah,
Only use wood.
but
But for
they
some
appear
reason,
in wood
molded.
scraps.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit
exactly.
weird.
But for some reason, when you search for molded plastic, for plastic, molded plastic for some the plastic resource for some reason does not show up on it.
Hmm.
As in, I think that is because the name for the sub resource that they break down into is called molded plastic.
Yeah, and they only search for plastic scraps
Exactly.
or scrap
So
plastic.
yeah, so the game shits itself in that regard.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, I haven't tried it myself, so yeah, I don't know if it's still an issue, but
Well, haven't you tried the whole
uh,
molded plastic issue?
well, trying to mark plastic, it's not.
Ah, yeah. I have, and it doesn't work. It's so annoying.
Maybe you didn't mark it hard enough.
I mean, I could try to mark it harder, but, I would rather not give it a kink.
Back to my camp.
Boom.
Yeah, I know, that was a big boom. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually. Because I learned a new receiver, I believe, for the Ghost rifle, so can I put anything on it? No. Oh, yes, I can actually do prime capacitor. Hmm. Okay, so. I would need Master Science to be able to do that, though. Plus, I need some black titanium, which I don't actually have apparently. Weird. And some pure crimson flux and pure violet flux. Jeez.
That sure?
Yeah, it needs to be pure stuff for some reason.
And flux, can you store that once you've actually made it
I
into
am
flux?
unsure.
Okay. And why doesn't the damage increase by the when you get the prime capacitor?
Well, it did.
Ah,
Increased by,
not a whole lot.
yeah, 53
Well,
points.
by an amount, yes, true, but
But yeah, I can actually put quite a few mods on the Gatling gun. Put a speedy receiver to increase the fire rates. I can replace the short barrel with a long barrel, which just means that the tip of them becomes twisted. It doesn't actually get any longer. I can put a comfy grip on it, which looks nice, so I might actually end up doing that. Even though it does increase the weight to a quite a comfortable amount. Although the main thing is I want a better magazine for it, so it doesn't have that giant stick sticking up. I can also put a front sight ring on it, which from what I've heard, doesn't line up with where you're actually aiming. So I probably shouldn't use that. And then I can put the large bayonet on it. Uh, yeah,
do
this
that one.
yeah, it just makes it very, very, very heavy. I mean, it adds almost 4 pounds of weight.
The fuck? Who
Yeah.
the actual? Oh, how?
Well, it's a large metal spike.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. It's a beautiful thing, though.
Uh, it
Although I
is.
don't see why you'd add, add a spike that's spiraled like that.
I don't know. I am considering just getting myself like the lowest level Gatling gun and just fully upgrading it just for the hell of it. Just like putting everything I can on it just to see how it will look. Just to have like the most over the top gun. Oh yeah, I also got a bloodied broadside while I was out and about.
The bloody one?
Yeah, a bloodied broadsider, so it deals more damage the lower your health is. So yeah. Ah, but yeah, actually I should probably check. Do I have any? Let's have some more purified water. Uh, my camp is starting to be nice and functional now. Which reminds me, I should probably
You have an absolute massive carry capacity.
yep. Did I not learn how to make these? Oh right, I don't have enough. I don't have enough materials to make one. That's a shame. Because otherwise, I would kind of like to have a power arm station sometime soon. Oh well, I can prepare for it. Do I have any stored framework? No, right, I can't place things here because the tent's kind of in the way. That's a shame. At least I
Oh,
think
you
it's.
have. Well, did you? You didn't? Did you unlock it?
Yeah, I did,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, it's just because I don't have enough
Oh, you
resources.
unlock. You have both of them now.
Yeah, for some reason I can now
Oh,
make both. I'm of course going to make the proper one.
as in the workbench. Yeah, the what do you call that? The thing that fits right into a what's it called? Garage.
Yes. Damn it, I think I'm going to have to move all these
Is
things
it? The,
out just so I can move the tent a tiny bit
is it?
further in, I think.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I just found out I seriously messed something up for another player in a what do you call it, in that civilization building game
Oh. Well, that's
because
good.
I accidentally summoned a cryptid right onto him,
Oh, well, that's
and
good.
apparently, well, you know what a cryptid is, yeah?
Yep, of course I
Okay,
do.
basically, take the ship swoosh, but actually make it far more, well, far less, you know,
Elusive and far more. I want to
diff-
murder you.
yeah, far more. I want to murder you, and I'll take half your civilization with me if you kill me.
Huh. Well, that's actually nice. Getting
Hmm?
some comp. Well, that's nice. Finally gimping your opponents instead of just murdering yourself with diseases and
Well,
stuff.
the thing is that he is not one. He is not one that. Well, I don't like hurting other players. No. He is also, as far as I know, in enough trouble already, and then I bloody summoned this thing on top of him accidentally. It's not really in game my fault, but off game it is because I bloody placed a Joker,
Oh,
and in
huh.
and the Skaven also placed a Joker. I swear, the kobolds and Skaven has been responsible for 2 supernatural disasters thus far.
But have you actually though, or is it just because the players have off-game done stuff that causes this?
Well, we haven't actually in-game been the cause of it,
Yeah,
but
see,
we
you're
have
perfectly
off-game.
innocent.
Yeah, but still, I still find it amusing that it's the Skaven and the kobold player who does this shit most regularly.
Alright, yeah, I think now that I have that bit of a foundation bit here, when I actually get the materials, I don't need a lot. And I can put this thing down right here and that'll look good.
Maybe a concrete stairs instead of the wooden one. Yeah,
Nah, I don't think I need stairs here, because I can just walk right
yeah,
up on it. It's not an
yeah.
issue. I was just thinking if I could blend it into the ground a bit more, but nah, that ain't necessary. Uh, yeah, I prefer doing work on my more water. I prefer doing work on my camp just like piecemeal. It's like, oh, let's just do a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, and just it kind of ends up taking shape eventually. Because I do quite like the way it's starting to look now. I mean, the turrets are a bit much. They're a bit too uniform and placed a bit too. Yeah, no. Need to do something about those at some point. But still have a good view to that nuke silo, especially when I go over on the balcony. You can kind of see it. It's not clear, but you can kind of see it. Of course, going up to this lookout post, you get a very clear look at it. Uh, that reminds me,
I remember what it was called.
that bloody tree over there. I really need to get over there and see what that is. So what would that building right there be? Building by some water with a bridge and a cliff.
Cattail.
I'll figure that out eventually. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna call the stream here because
Makes sense.
I've had a massive boss rush and finally back to my base. Kind of, yeah. So, thanks everyone for watching. As always, Maven, have a good one.